All right, hello there. Um, so I wanted to shoot this quick video before I go into work. It was something I was thinking about. Uh, the Bible talks about how Jesus goes into um, he goes into the wilderness. He's led of the Spirit to go into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. Oh, 1 second. Someone's testing me on my other phone. Okay, I'll look at that. Put that up later. But he goes into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil. And I got to thinking about there were times where he sat and ate with sinners and publicans, and I didn't say Republicans, I said publicans. He sat and ate with those people, but the devil doesn't come and tempt him there. The devil tempts him at in the wilderness. It's like, why doesn't he tempt him when he's around a lot of other people? Or work through people to tempt him. But he doesn't do that. And so I found that very interesting, because when he's out in the wilderness, he's hungry. There's no community out there. There's no people out there, and I'm looking at my other phones. I'm trying to pull up something so I can have the list. Pull it up here. But there's no people out there. There's no community. There's no one to talk to. There's no one out there. And all of those types of things. So I got to thinking about that Satan comes to tempt him when he is depleted, not when he is around so-called sinners or whatever, or those people, right? But he actually tempts him when he is depleted. And so many of us, our lack of self-control, many of us, our sense of where we the word sin comes from the word hamartia in the Greek, which means to miss the mark. So for us, a lot of us, we are missing the mark, or we're failing the temptation test because we are perhaps depleted. And so when we're depleted of certain things, we are more prone to make bad decisions, or we're prone to make rash decisions. We're prone to lash out or be angry. We're prone to be depressed, or sit in bed all day and just say, you know what, I can't deal with the day today. I'm done. We take off work, or all kinds of stuff happen. We end up calling that person to come to the house. We probably shouldn't be calling. All of that type of stuff. A lot of times Satan is attacking us. He's going to attack. That's going to happen. We know that. But a lot of times it's because we can't resist the attack. I'll put it that way, because we are depleted. What are you depleted of? I saw this meme the other day, and I'll try to post it on the screen at a later time. But what are the 4 levers that we can use for self-control and self-moderation? We'll use it like that. So looking at this, this is from the Brain Health Doctor. She posted this the other day, and I want to use it myself. It says, the happiness chemicals, get your daily dose. There is dopamine. That's for the sense of reward, sense of motivation. Or you can, in other words, to get dopamine, you need to, well, let me list off 4 of them first, and then I'll tell you what they do or how to get those. So you have dopamine, you have oxytocin, you have serotonin, and you have endorphins, right? So these are the 4 levers, or the 4 levers that we use for self-control, self-regulation, self-motivation, that we can resist the arrows of the enemy, right? The Bible tells us that we, we're supposed to have the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, the sword of the spirit, if I have that right, and all of those things, and all of that is true, and all of it is important on the spiritual side. But we must also pair that with the physical side, so that we can think clearly, so that we can think rationally, and think beyond our emotions. The emotions are going to come, but can I think beyond the emotion? Can I do all of those things? So dopamine, you have dopamine. You need to, on a daily basis, if at all possible, try to find something that makes you feel rewarded, something that makes you feel motivated. Maybe try a new experience. She suggests meditation. So for us, on our channel, we highly suggest hesychastic prayer, noetic prayer, contemplative prayer, things of that nature. And short, simple prayers, like Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. The hesychastic prayers that we learned from the Desert Fathers. So we also need oxytocin. You need to, for love, you need to experience love and connections. So maybe perform an act of kindness, socialize more if at all possible. If you live in a house with other people, hug more. I mean, that's free feel good chemical to your body. Hug for at least, I believe one study said 20 seconds or more. Hug the people in your house, hug your spouse and your kids, hug, got a dog, hug your dog, if as long as they don't bite you. So we also need serotonin. Serotonin is for a good mood, so go on nature walks. Jesus is out oftentimes we see that, where he goes out into the wilderness to pray and things like that. In order to get to the wilderness, he has to walk through nature. So go on nature walks. Practice gratitude. Walk around and say what you're thankful for. Just even when you first get up in the morning, you know what, I'm so happy I'm able to wake up this morning. Even that job you hate, start reframing your mind, even though it might drive you absolutely nuts. Arrive there and say, you know what, I'm thankful that I at least can make money. Not everybody has a place, they can go and make money. I deal with, in our church, we have Haitians that are part of our church, that are actually down in Haiti, and there's no jobs. For the most part, they can't just wake up and just say, hey, I want to go make $100. Sometimes they have, they might sell things or make things, things of that nature. So us here in the United States, we can definitely wake up and say, you know what, I'm grateful that I'm able to work. I'm grateful that I'm here. And last thing is endorphins. This is for pain and for, I missed one thing for serotonin, or sunshine. Go out and get some sun. Now I know in the wintertime it's kind of difficult, especially for us, that live up north. I live in Michigan, so but some type of sunshine is very, very much important. A lot of times when I'm at work, I like to leave, not leave, but I like to just once or twice in the day, just go outside and just get some sun, and then go back into the workplace. All right, last one is endorphins. These endorphins is for pain or stress. They recommend dark chocolate. They recommend laughing, and they also recommend exercise. Get out and walk. Turn on something funny on YouTube. Sometimes you just need to, or TikTok. Sometimes you just need to go in and just scroll. Sometimes, yeah, I know, people say that scrolling is like bad, and but sometimes you just need to laugh for a minute. If you can regulate that, that doesn't mean just scroll for hours, but if you can regulate it, If you can maybe set a timer for yourself, you know what, I'm going to scroll funny content for an hour just to laugh and get some of those endorphins back. So these are the 4 levers that we can use to for self regulation. So I just wanted to pop online real quick and talk about that. So we'll be doing more of these pop-ins on YouTube as we go forward. All right, you all have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, don't forget to check out our newsletter, subscribe to our newsletter, and subscribe to our Instagram as well. All right, take care.